Silas S. Pastor, I want to say welcome.
Thank you very much.
Tell us, first of all, welcome to Minnesota. For some reason, you came the right time. You know, by now, a few years ago, this would be a lot of snow all around, but apparently God knew you were coming, so he said, you know what, let me hold on the snow.
That's so wonderful. But even in spite of that, it's still just very cool. Mainly for an African.
Amen. So one of the things, though, I just want to talk a little bit about, give a little information. Your church is, you are the executive director for the Covenant Life Bible School right in Singapore. Tell us a little bit about your school before we go into your ministry itself.
Well, basically, the Covenant Life Bible School is not a top-of-the-line institution. It's basically a certificate and diploma program that is meant to bridge the gap between the pew and the pulpit, providing basic instructions and information that people will need to be able to give hands-on experience services to the church, their local churches. And a lot of our people do not have the means to be able to attend this institution. So what we do is that we made a tuition-free institutions. We run 2 campuses, one in Moravia, Cinco 17th Street, and we run another one in Abel. And with the intentions, upon my return, we obviously have set in place the mechanism to get started in Buchanan and then also in Anabonca.
Wonderful. One of the things I know we talked a few days ago, and something you shared to us that really caught my heart.
Right.
You said that there are a lot of people out there. Some people are displayed. They even go to the street in the graveyard, and people look at them as outcast people in the community.
Right.
And the ministry, you guys go out there and minister to those people and bring those men and women and train them. And now some of them have changed their lifestyle. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, the reason why the school firstly is a tuition free is because the target people are predominantly, not the sole target people. Predominantly, many of them are people who were once in the street. And in fact, we're working in consonance with one of our young men, one of my spiritual sons, Evangelist Joshua Mayton Bly. In fact, we actually came in contact with majority of these former people because he brought them to us. In fact, he recommended them to the school. He's taking care of them. Many of them were former gang laws, and some of them were like petty criminals. And many of them also were involved into, if somebody will follow the news, back in Liberia, there was a time where graves were being bust in Center Street, basically, or Pine Grove Cemetery in Liberia. And sometimes it seems like the people were actually breaking these graves because they wanted to sleep in those graves. But the intention was something much more diabolical than just sleeping in those graves. The intention was like the testimony of one of my students with specifics. I wouldn't like to call his name because if you screen our video, you will see him. He's one of the students there. He's a responsible young man now. I mean, he's a minister, he's an evangelist, involved in the law.